Oh, and then I have to give these to the girl who bought them. So that is at noon, and then these are at noon. I'm seeing my friend at 2, which means I have to go for my workout at 10 a.m. and it's like 9 something. So I gotta fucking. Hey everybody, it's Joe from Passion Unchained. Let me get my hat. I like my trusty hat. I'm using a different lens today, you've probably noticed. This is the one that I've used in the past. I love this one, it's got great depth of field, but this one has a wider field of view. Photography terms. I got a commission yesterday not yesterday, I got commissioned 2 days ago for a journal. This woman, it's really cool. She orders 2 journals every single year around the same time. I don't know what she uses them for. I wonder if she uses the journals throughout the whole year. But it was last year she did as well, and the year before she bought them from a gift shop where I had sold them to, wholesale. So she hits me up, she's like, hey, are you still selling journals? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, what kind of journals do you want? Oh no, I'm like, what kind of journals do you want? She didn't ask herself that. But then after I asked her, she asked herself that. And she's like, well, what you got? I'm like, what kind of leather do you have? Because the ones that I gave her were leather. They were when I was doing hardcover journals like this. And I was like, okay, well, I have tan leather in. And she's like, cool. And I'm like, well, I could also give you a new kind that I'm experimenting with right now. And she's like, ooh, sounds interesting. So I'm doing that. I'm giving her the this kind. The normal stuff that I usually do. This is a Life magazine cover. It's kind of cool. I love dated ads. It says "Porque Pantene para que al acariciar mi pelo." So, but what it says, so it's it's translated at the bottom. Why Pantene? When he runs his fingers through my hair, it should feel nice. It's just kind of cool. And then there's these between the acts little cigars. Give you real cigar pleasure in a cigarette size. So dated. I love it. That's the cool thing. I think this magazine's from the 70s. I bought a bunch of them. This store was going out of business or they were moving or something. Jesus. Why is my nose so congested? I don't like that. So I finished both of them yesterday. And this one, I had some issues with the cover pages. I cut it a little bit short. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack on a little bit extra here. I'm going to see if I can add. Yeah, see this lines up right there. That's perfect. Well, it doesn't quite line up. The pattern will be broken a little bit, I think. Let's see if there's a way where I can not break the pattern. Oh, okay, so see, the pattern doesn't repeat like I want it to. I want it to repeat somewhere. But it looks like it's confusing as fuck. Yeah, it looks like the pattern isn't repeating. So I'm going to have to find... I might have to put some other color on the end, and it will look slightly weird, but not too weird. Maybe if I just put like a blank strip of a blank color paper. Maybe that would look fine. I want to cover up the edge, closer to the edge. It wouldn't look too bad. I think it would look better than... Maybe if I just cut it shorter. We're going to try something. See, the issue yesterday was it was like midnight and I was trying to cut it while the glue was still wet, and so it was tearing the paper because the paper was wet. Now, of course, the glue's dried. It's been overnight. But I kept cutting it, tearing the paper a little bit. I'm like, oh no. And so then I would cut it closer because the paper was torn on the edge. So I'm like, well, let me just trim it a little more and get rid of that torn paper, and I'd tear it again. I'm like, oh no, let me just trim it a little more. And I was like tired, so I wasn't really thinking straight. I was thinking gay. And don't kill me, feminists. And yeah, it looks fine. It looks a little weird because it's definitely like a little bit far in. So like, there is some ripped paper here because I had glue on it and I was cutting it and it would tear the paper out from under the knife, kind of like you see here, like right there. So I'm going to see if I can trim that a little bit. It looks a bit weird because it's a bit close, like it's too far in, but it does look better than what it does now, so I'm still happy with it. As the artist, you're always going to be what do you call it? I'm blanking here. You're always going to be the most critical of yourself. Nobody is going to be more critical than you are of yourself, which is good because you're the one in the position you're the only one in the position to do anything about your criticism. So it's kind of the best way things are. As long as you're not too much of a dick to yourself, because you definitely can be if you're not careful. I'm just going to cut a little piece of this green and paste it on. Oh my goodness, everything is so messy. I cleaned up yesterday, and then I took everything is so messy. I cleaned up yesterday, and then I took all my stuff out to do these journals, and it is so trashed. Oh my god, you have no idea how trashed this is. It's really trashed. Alright, that glue's gone. I left it open overnight. It's kind of silly of me. One glue left. And then there was one. Okay. That looks fine. Kind of looks a little bit odd. There's a little bit of a rip in the green area, and I put like a little green thing on top of it. But I think it will be fine. I have like back-to-back stuff. I'm hiking with a friend today. Shout out to you, Zoe, if you are watching this. Hiking with a friend. I have a workout to do. And I think that's pretty much it. I have a couple other things to do on my list. But it does mean that I'm a little bit... Oh, and then I have to give these to the girl who bought them. So that is at noon. And then... these are at noon. I'm seeing my friend at 2, which means I have to go for my workout at 10 a.m. And it's like 9 something. So I gotta fucking put this on my computer. I gotta release this today too. So I gotta put all this footage on my computer, start editing it, and then probably before I'm done, although I probably can finish it, publish it, go to my workout, do the sauna, come back, shower, dress in these same clothes because I'm gonna take these off and put them workout clothes on. I'm gonna go back in these clothes, and then I'm gonna go hike with a friend, and then yeah, that's it. Then I have a few things for this evening, but it's gotta be a little grueling. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and if you like stuff like this, subscribe. I'm trying out new lenses. I'm trying out new different types of content. Finding stuff that is an overlap between what you guys want to see and what I want to make. There's overlap, and I'm finding it. And doing a video a day, it makes it really easy. So thanks to everybody who saw me at the market on Sunday. Y'all are the real MVPs. Appreciate you. And till next time.